Hey beautifuls, welcome back to the channel. I'm Tinesha Davis. This is Fun and Budget, where we talk about all things fun, all things budget, and living a responsible life. So this is where the rubber meets the road, the rubber of the budget and the rubber of the fun, and it all coming together and creating a beautiful life. Y'all, in this video, we are going to talk about our October budget, okay? Yes, we are living in the thick of October. I've been on all the vacations, so y'all know I'm a little behind as far as administration is concerned. But let me tell you something. I was inspired because you all know there was a few months or so that I did not do a budget video. And I really was going to transition this channel into just not doing budget videos. But then I had some of you email me. Then I also had some of you just leave messages on videos saying, hey, where's the budget videos? Or, hey, I use that time to actually do my budgets. And it's very inspiring to me. It's an accountability exercise for me. Like, yo, we miss your budgets. Okay, it was 2 of y'all, 3 of y'all maybe. 3 of y'all. But all 3 of y'all are important to me, so we brought the budget videos back. But I can't lie to you. I have been kicking around the idea of, this is boring. Y'all know what a budget look like. Who cares about my budgets and my money? I'm not going to do these anymore, right? I've been kicking around that idea again. But let me tell you, I was watching a video on the YouTube channel Budget Treasures, okay, where she talks about all things budget. And she was sharing her testimony, her story of how she got back in debt again. And one of the reasons is because she said, she kind of stopped doing budgets, because there comes a point in our financial lives, especially for those of us who've been doing this for a minute, we've met all of our financial goals, we've been living a debt-free lifestyle, that we start thinking like, I really don't have to do this anymore. Like, I got this. But having this, or thinking you have this, and letting go some of the great habits that you built because you got this, is the way that we do end up with debt getting beside itself, getting ahead of itself. And then you look and you be like, wait a minute, how did I get here? And then you realize we got here because we started doing the things that we used to do before we started living our budget lifestyle. So that video really inspired me to keep up with my budgets, to keep doing the work, whether I feel like I need to or not, whether I feel like it's boring to me and maybe a few others or not. The fact is, it helps somebody. And I do believe that we conquer our financial lives one good budget at a time, for real. Knowing where our money goes and knowing what our money did. What's our plan for the money, and what did the money actually do? And how can we course correct? What changes can we make? Let me tell you, for me, like, y'all know I'm financing a mattress, right? And I'm financing the adjustable base that the mattress comes in. And I've told you guys my strategy. But let me tell you how easy it is to end up in bills that are a little over your head again. Because we live in this beautiful world with so many beautiful things that we would love to have right here, right now. There are so many things that I would love to have that I can say to myself and justify for myself, just finance it. Just add it into a payment plan. You can get that now. I would love to have my basement finished. I would love to have a beautiful new couch. I would just love to have my house just decorated, redecorated, you know, to something beautiful and aesthetically pleasing, something that would make you all swoon and say ooh and ah, and something that would make me say ooh and ah every time I come in. I would love to have a new cover for my hot tub, which is about an $800 or more purchase. I would love to have, again, when I say finish the basement, I want that basement to be tricked out. I want a whole sauna down there. I don't think I want a steam shower because I'm not all that big in the whole hair wet thing. But a dry sauna, I would love to have it. I would love to have a professional exercise room with beautiful equipment in it. I would love to have a beautiful theater down there, a beautiful bedroom with state-of-the-art equipment that I will actually make it where that's where our main living space will be. We live in the basement and we rent out everything else. There's just so many things that I would love to have. I would love to have windows that you know, the windows, because I don't want to put curtains up, but I don't like people looking at me either. So I want the windows that just automatically, like when you're outside, you can't see in, but I can see out and we can still have sunshine. I want all of that, right? And I can justify, well, I can afford these payments, because payments can look small. I can afford these payments. I can afford this, I can afford that. And then life happens, and then things happen, and then more things happen. And then you're like, ah, dag, I have to make these payments. Oh, dag, these payments are, my budget is really tight, but these payments have to be made. So I can see how we can get into that rut, into that cycle. So it is so important to stay on top of our budgeting game, and to never get ahead of ourselves, and to practice patience, practice delayed gratification, and meet your goals one thing at a time. You don't have to do it all today. You don't. So I just want to thank Jasmine of Budget Treasures for that reminder. Also, Rochelle Adamson Budgets, she had a video very similar talking about her journey of how she got back into debt as well. So I just want to thank those beautiful sisters for this reminder, for that reminder to all of us, including me, who I still live a debt-free lifestyle. Y'all, I can pay off that bill when I want to. Okay, don't play me. I can. But again, it's just inspired me to continue doing the work. So with that being said, we're going to talk about this October budget, okay? I do like writing it down. Budgets can be so easy. There's a lot of wonderful tools out there, wonderful apps out there that you can use. I do use Every Dollar, but at the end of the day, I love the feeling of writing the numbers down, looking at the numbers, and reflecting on the numbers. That's when I feel like the work really penetrates and gets into my soul, you know? Because it's one thing to write the numbers, but to me, you have to feel the numbers. Or it's one thing to document the numbers, to record the numbers somewhere. But to me, you have to feel the numbers. And when I write them down, that's when I feel the numbers, when I write these numbers down. Okay, so let's talk about October. October is a very normal month for us. So this is what I project that I'm going to make. This is not set in stone, but for the most part it is. So this is my projection. I project that I'm going to bring in, after taxes and after deductions, $13,526. From that, $1,536 will go to the mortgage. $109 is the homeowner association fee. $41 for the gas bill, and this is just based off of what the gas bill was last month. $222 electricity, same. That's based off of what it was the previous month. $177, this is for the cell phones. And this is for 3 phones on my plan. Plus upgraded Netflix, plus the internet service that I have. It's not even the internet service that I have with T-Mobile. I'm going to return their equipment. I don't want it anymore. They took away my discount. But yeah, so and the thing about it is I went to the store to return the equipment, and it turns out to be a little more complicated. They're like, because I had it for so long, I now have to like get a return. I have to have T-Mobile send me a return label or something, and then send it off into the mail or something to that effect. So I got to do all that. And y'all know ain't nobody got time. We be on these vacations. But let's continue. Home security system, $54. Housekeeping, $180. The lawn service, $135. And that beautiful mattress and the platform bed base that it sits on, I sent them $300 this month. And again, I'm paying 0% interest on this as long as I pay it off before 36 months. I'm on track, honestly, to pay this off between 12 months and 16 months, 18 months, something to that effect. So it's going to be paid off way before the due date, which is, it's all good. Insurance. This is for the insurance for my car and the insurance on my home and somebody else's insurance that I pay. I no longer have a surplus in that account, so I am back to paying my bills from my pocket. And that is going to be $398. Car property taxes, because 'tis the season, that came in at $393. And I have some stuff that I have to handle there, some administration stuff, because they have another car that I've been sold, but they're still charging me for the bill on that car. And the way they do it now is, even if you choose not to pay the thing, it won't let you pay your new taxes until you pay the other taxes. So I had to pay them all. So what I know is, once I do get it straightened out, they're basically being like a little savings account for me, because they'll refund me that money back. But again, the paper trail that I have to chase down just to show that this car was sold and is no longer mine. Oh, I paid my house taxes. Now, this didn't come out of this budget because y'all know I do sort of like a sinking funds of sort where every month I put aside some money to pay my taxes. But I just wanted to note that here to show what I paid for my property taxes, and that was $4,284. So I did pull that money from my savings. When I show my income, $13,526, that's not shown. That doesn't include the $4,284 I pulled from my savings. And I only say that because I do know some people will do that. Like they'll pull money from a sinking fund and show it as income, and then show the debit amount of what they took out of their account to pay off another bill. But I just wanted to make note of it, okay, that's what we did. And also, I'm so blessed and I'm so excited that I actually have the funds to pay these things in lump sums. And that is thanks to a sinking fund. If you guys don't do sinking funds, like let's say you have one big bill that comes up once a year or twice a year, and then when the bill comes out, you try to make payment plans or arrangements on that bill, consider doing a sinking fund, meaning that if you know like you have $1,000 bill that comes out once a year, what's 1,000 divided by 12? Try to set that money aside in savings so that when the bill comes out, you have the money to pay it in full. And again, I think of it as a blessing because this is not the background that I came from, where people just had thousands of dollars laying around to pay bills. So yeah. Okay. $100 for Easy Pass. And normally my Easy Pass is about $25 a month, sometimes $30 a month. The reason why it was so much more this month is because I did do a road trip to New England. I went to Cape Cod, Massachusetts, and I drove this good car. So that meant no fuel and things of that sort. But I did have to pay the tolls, and I'm not even sure what the tolls are at this point in time, but clearly the tolls were tolling because my Easy Pass comes out automatically as needed. And so they were like $25, $25, $25, $25, all the way to $100. And they may even be doing some more. I don't know. But that's why it's so much higher than it normally is. Amazon Prime, 'tis the season for Prime to come out again, so that's $120 for that. And that is for the membership for the year. YouTube, $23. I really should look at if there's a discount if I pay YouTube up for the year. I'm going to look at that. Let's write that down as a task. I'm sure when I edit this video, I'll remember. But yeah, because if I can pay cheaper, if I just pay in one lump sum, I'm going to do that. So yeah. It's also the season for credit card fees to start coming out. So Bank of America, $95 annual fee. And is that fee worth it? I did a video. Check out the video, Eye in the Sky, on is the $95 Bank of America credit card fee worth it or not? And then American Express credit card fee, $250. Once again, there's a video for that one as well. And it will be linked to this video if you want to check that out, if you're considering. Also, I'm going to put my referral code for American Express because if you are looking at opening an American Express card, I do have a code that can get you some better offers, and I will have that in the description below, okay? Groceries, restaurants, household miscellaneous, and fun miscellaneous. Now, I don't give myself a particular number to budget for these items, but I do try to practice what I call mindful spending, and that means I'm forever going to stay conscious on what's going on, and I do track it in the Every Dollar app so that at any given point in time of the month, I know where I stand. I know where I may have to pull back because I've been going ham in them streets, okay? Nails, $80. Another trip that I'm going to be taking, hopefully later on, I'm setting aside $1,000 for that. 401k and HSA investment accounts, $1,780 will be going to that. And then savings and gifts, $985 will be going to that. Now remember, my savings acts as sort of, as I mentioned before with taxes, so like a sinking fund. Plus, I just like to save a little bit money for opportunity. I am at a point where I have over 1 year's of expenses saved up. So I technically don't have to save anymore. My money can truly just go toward investments and investment accounts. But that's what happens right now. And because I know I just love doing the most, such as throwing in another trip this month. It's October, and I'm already thinking about going somewhere else. Hence, I'm setting aside $1,000 to possibly do that. And then the extra house payment, because it is my biggest goal to finally one day eventually pay off the mortgage on this good house that I live in. And so we got $4,500 that will go towards that goal. Okay. So after all of that is said and done, I have $978 left over, and that $978 should handle the groceries, should handle restaurants, should handle miscellaneous, and should handle whatever may pop up within reason. And then also, I was saying to y'all in another video that I got a gift card for refund in the mail of $92, $91. So I'm going to add that here too. And I'm going to make sure that I consciously use up that money first, because it does have a November expiration date. I'm pretty sure that they could reissue me another card, because I just found this card. I just opened the mail that this card was sitting in. Kind of makes you think, what other things may have been sent to you in the mail that you didn't realize, and either you never opened or you accidentally threw away. Where's that abundance? Where's that treasure chest sitting? So that's what it is. So once again, I want to thank Jasmine for her wonderful reminder and encouragement from sharing her real life personal experience over there on Budget Treasures. And I want to thank Rochelle Adamson Budgets for doing the same. And I also have their channels linked if you guys want to check out their channel, and also find other good communities to keep you on track with your wonderful financial lives. Okay? Until the next video, y'all, thank y'all so much for watching. Don't forget to thumbs up. Talk to me down there in them comments. And I'm going to see you all in the next video. Peace.